Yo, that word, what's that word?
Hey, what's the deal, man? How y'all doing?
Man, we Gucci, bro. Gucci. Salute, salute, man. Appreciate you tapping in on the platform.
Man, easy call, my black brothers. Feel
Oh,
me?
yes, sir, bro. So shit, we gonna start from the beginning, bro. Like, I know you've been doing a few interviews. I know you got a new song that just came out. So first of
Right.
all, let's talk about that, like the new song that just came out in your social media.
The new song that came out. I don't know. I was just listening to a beat that my one of my producers sent me, and I just started freestyling, and then turned into like me mentioning names and like telling a story. And I seen I was going somewhere with it, so I just
Yeah.
I just knocked it out.
Is that
You
that's
know.
the process you usually do when it comes to your music?
No, not at all. That's why, like, usually I try to have like hooks and all that. That I just like basically went all the way through because a couple of months before King Peel, he had shouted me out, gave me my little flowers because we was in the pen together, and I was just listening to that, and I'm like, man, that'd be a cold ass intro, feel me?
Yeah.
So I put that together. Like I was just thinking a little shit with it. It ain't even the song, not even that long, but like I love what I created with that though.
No, salute to that. Salute to that. Then shout out your social media. Let them know where they can find you at, bro.
Yes, sir. Dolow underscore Mr. underscore A face. Find me on Instagram, YouTube. I believe is Dolow in too deep. Check me
Gotcha.
out on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel and all that.
No, for sure, for sure. Let's get to it, bro. So,
Yes, sir.
we're gonna start. Let's start from the beginning though. I like to start from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You grew up in Athens Park, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like was that like from birth or did you come over there and like, teenager or just before you turned teenager?
I've been over here my whole life.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I was born and raised over here, and this my community. This where my family was before I was even born and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So yeah, this my community. I've been over here my whole time.
No, for sure, for sure. So a lot of people, the internet, even people like me, you know what I'm saying? We hear about Athens Park. And
Mhm.
just curious though, like growing up in that environment, what was it like, bro? It
I
was fun
mean,
times
uh,
or
it was fun times, because these my family. So everything we experienced as a family. Like even my friends that I actually grew up with, we might have went in the wrong direction, but we as a family, like we did everything together, and we also progressed together. Like we are older now, and we all got positive things going for us, and like my community brought that up out of me, then nobody but my community bring that up out of me because I got motivated from my stumping ground, like So it wasn't negative. It was a lot of positives with growing up over here too. I lost a lot of friends and everything, but that's something that we all experience. The good and the bad.
oh, for sure, for sure. So
Hmm.
like was that neighborhood like big on sports? Because you hear about California, y'all got a lot of athletes that be coming out a lot of these neighborhoods. Like, so was it big on sports, your neighborhood?
Uh, I wouldn't say we was really big on sports. We do got a lot of athletic homies that went to play high school ball and college ball, but I wouldn't say like I don't really know too many people that like took it to the next level with it.
Right, right. And do you what you describe like where you from? Is it different from any parts of LA or it's all the same?
I say it's the same. Oh,
Gotcha.
everywhere the same. We go through the same struggles. We go through the same ups and downs. From here to the Bay to out of state. Like
No, for sure. Sure, bro. So you growing up, right? And you know what I'm saying, you in your environment and everything. It's like when did you start getting into rap?
uh I really
Was that
started
young?
rapping when I was like 14. But
Hmm.
you know, I didn't take it serious back then. I didn't even have the resources that I had once I got out of prison. But I made a couple of songs when I was 14, and I seen that I was able to, like, you know, put whole songs together with hooks, but I never took it serious. But when I got out of prison, I'm like, I'm gonna give it a go. And Earl Swavey, rest in peace. He was like the dude that showed me the ropes with rap. Like he showed me a lot.
No, got you. That's dope. That's dope right there. So when you, because you know it's different type of lanes when it comes to this rapping shit. So was you like when you first started rapping? Was you on some player shit or some gang banging shit? Like what was your raps like, bro?
The first song, it was just like my first song. I was talking about player shit, probably fighting a little bit,
Mm,
and you know, um, that's how I started off. But like now, even when I try to write like shit that I think could catch my community ear, it's kind of hard to do now because I think kind of different now.
right.
So it's like, I made that last song and I was basically just shouting everybody out and shit. But I make like I like writing stories, like rapping stories and shit like that.
Yeah, no, that's what's up, bro. So, you know, like back to like growing up in your neighborhood though, just for a second. So, you know, we hear about like gang banging and stuff like that. Like, how was that growing up though? Did you think that was like you was forced into something like that,
No, that was
or
a
it was just a
decision
way of
I
life?
made. Yeah, it was a decision I made. I grew up in church. My mom raised me in church, but since she was the only parent, she wasn't able to, like, keep her eye on me
Right.
she was supposed, well, not like she was supposed to, but like she wanted to, because she was working trying to make sure we was good. So when she did that, that gave me a little more time to get into other shit.
No, for sure. Then you talk about like you know, prison. So how long was it before like you growing up, you know what I'm saying, you rapping, you just doing your everyday thing before you end up in jail.
Um,
When was
I
that
wasn't
first
really
experience?
I wasn't really rapping before prison. I mean, I made a song, but
Yeah.
I didn't take rapping serious. I just know I can do it. Like I was more, I started off trying to play basketball, but my grades was fucked up, so I started like leaning more on the streets around 14 and 15 years old, and got into the streets. And it wasn't the best decision for me because it caused a lot of pain and lost time. Feel me?
Right.
Some I wish I could. I definitely wish I could take back.
So just like to send a jewel to like the youth or something that's watching, that could be watching, like you said, you chose that life, right? And
Yes, sir.
some people, they might grow up into it and it's just, what I'm saying, it just hit them. What you would say to them type of individuals, bro? If you could tell them like leave it
Uh,
alone, or if you gonna do
I,
what you do, make sure you do it the right way, or whatever.
yeah, off the dribble, I'm gonna say that somebody saying that it's something that they was forced into. We gonna say that's an excuse because if you're in your right mind and you able to make decisions, then you able to make rational decisions. So we're not gonna say like people was forced, but we do make wrong decisions, and going that route would be a wrong decision because you'll be experiencing more pain and suffering than you will like good. It's a lot of hurt that come with it, and I say like 75% of the YNs they not ready for most of the shit that comes with it. No, and that's not a bad thing. You feel me? You
Mhm.
just don't know that yet. They just don't know that yet because they haven't experienced it though. So if you got older dudes that been through it, that's in your ear and they respectable, it's cool to listen to them. Feel me? Because they might save your life. That
It's
shit
a
might
fact.
save your life.
I agree with that. I agree with that too. And then, like you said, so okay, so you end up in prison. Like, you want to talk about how you ended up there? Like, what your case was about?
It was a robbery. Yeah.
So you end up catching a robbery, and then how many you end up doing? What, 7 years?
Yes, sir. 7 years.
It's crazy, man. So during this time frame, what I'm saying, you go to prison. That was the first time you going to prison, right?
Yep. 18.
So 18 years old, how was that navigating that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you come off the
Uh,
streets, like shit, it wasn't too far long, like few years prior, shit, you fucking just in high school, you know what I'm saying? You like, okay, my grades a little messed up, but now you in prison. So how was that, bro?
it was a hard transition, but it was like I knew I was gonna have to do it. I had no other option. So, and that's why I say I'm not gonna go off subject, but that's why I say a lot of people don't even know that they not built for it because I sat behind I sat behind bars in a little cell for years, and that people don't know how mentally like it can make or break you. Feel me? So my first couple of years in there, it was like I don't know how I'm gonna get through it, but I know I'm gonna get through it. And then after the first couple of years, it became I got comfortable in it. It became a little more easier to get through the time.
I got you. So you navigating through that environment, like, are you meeting people, like, it because noticed you said you start, like, okay, maybe I can take this rap serious. So you meeting different people in this environment. What was that like? You know what I'm saying? Was it from like different neighborhoods, or you know,
Yep. You talking about when I was in prison?
yeah,
Oh yeah, I definitely met a lot of stand up dudes. A lot of stand up dudes. I met a lot of cowards and physical shit don't make you a coward, but I met a lot of cowards and I met a lot of solid dudes. And I got taught a lot up in there, man.
no, for sure, for sure.
Mhm.
Was it any notable names that people probably know with the internet that you ran across?
Uh, let me see. Maserati Ricky, he a rapper out of Sacramento.
Mhm.
Who else I was with? I can't really think of nobody really that was bragging back then.
Yeah,
Nope. I was on the Folsom 3 yard. So,
got you. And then I
mm,
know you recently went up to No Jumper, and we've been seeing King on Peel going viral and everything like that. So you had did time with him.
yes, sir.
Was y'all cellies, or y'all was just on the same yard?
We was on the same yard. We was in different buildings, but we was on the same yard. So all the homies program on one yard.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Got you. So you come home, bro. Like, so what was like transitioning from that? Because you 18, you going in young. You 18, you going young. You do 7 years. You come out at 25. How was that transition? Like, what I'm saying, like, okay, I'm back at it, but I'm not 18 no more. I'm 25 years old.
No, I definitely got out and like completely did a turnaround. I started working. I've been working down there since I've been out. I've been out like 12 years. I discharged parole. Um, had a child. And I just been working. Like the rapping thing, that's something that I'm not gonna quit. I do prioritize that, but I go to work every day. Feel me?
Mhm.
Yeah. So when I got out, I knew that it wasn't gonna come to me. I had to get it myself. So I just like kept looking for jobs and while I was working, I'm trying to figure out like what I'm gonna do in the long run, because this is not something that I was gonna keep doing.
No, for sure, for sure. So then, how did you end up getting on No Jumper? How did that happen?
Um, Adam, he hit me up on Instagram, and he gave me a what he say? He hit me up saying he fuck with my music. He said he just got hip to my music, and he seen it on a little blood report card that they
Mm.
did on YouTube. Shout out to Rap News Street Politics too.
Oh, they
Yeah.
did do a blood report card on you?
Yes, sir, they
I
did.
didn't see that one yet. So what was that like? Like you waking up with some shit one day, or did they contact you prior?
No, I woke up and seen it, but I was kind of juiced. I'm like, damn, because I watched them before. I watched like the Crip report cards, the same dude made, and other blood ones. So when I seen my picture on there, I was kind of juiced.
Yeah. You think they did a good job with it or what?
I mean, he's basing it on what you throw out there on the internet
Yeah,
content.
public. What's public
So,
and content.
yeah, so I'll say he did do a good job. I'm
No, for
definitely
sure.
a fan of the of his channel though, for sure. I've been watching that for a minute.
You didn't get an F, did you? Because I ain't see it yet. You didn't get an F,
Oh,
right?
no, 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 no. I got an A.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Because it do be people getting Fs and shit. They be mad as hell with Buddy. They be like,
I
yeah,
know,
how I get an F?
like it's a real grade or something.
Yeah. No, but I get
Just
it though.
it's a public opinion.
Yep. But perception is a motherfucker, especially like, you know what I'm saying, with you moving forward with your music, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you just hit No Jumper. That's a major platform for the West Coast, let alone inside this culture, period. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a dope. And I was looking at the views, I see them going up and everything. So,
Hmm.
like with the whole blood situation, I know they had talked about it on No Jumper. You got the dude 607 Unk, you know what I'm saying? He kind of funny with it or whatever. But do you like I'm not sure. I don't know how you responded on it on No Jumper, but with that type of guy, you know what I'm saying, him being in this character and all that, do you take what he's saying serious or like how do you approach that? You know what I'm saying, by him
Hey,
dissing.
I'm gonna keep it real. At my age, I wouldn't even pay no mind. You
Hmm.
feel me? Like, I wouldn't even run across him, but I probably wouldn't have snatched him by his dress and whooped him out. I wouldn't have did that. You feel me? I would have handled it a little different from Munchie, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't have crashed out on him because you know who's who. Like, you know who playing and who not playing, and you know who have you in situations and who wouldn't. You feel me?
right.
So I didn't really think too much of that.
Do you think like when it come down to it though, because he ain't got into it with some Crips, he ain't got into it with some Bloods. Like, do you think that he was playing with the West Coast, or you just think that he just didn't know no better? He thought everybody was playing the same content game he was playing.
No, I think he just doing it for views.
Yeah,
He's in character, and that's part of his character. Shock value.
yeah, and it's crazy because it's working, right?
Yeah,
Nigga getting a lot
definitely.
of views off that shit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Vegas. I just seen him got something with like a content house or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's my platform definitely the cloud chaser. You know what I'm saying? You on Wrong Kind East podcast as well. You know what I'm saying? We doing
Yeah.
a joint effort. But it's like that's definitely cloud chasing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he moved. But only thing that I say about cloud chasers versus niggas who like if you using cloud chasing to provide for your family and you taking that risk and you trying to get put in position, that's something different. But when you got people that's cloud chasing and they putting their family in danger as well as them in danger, that's foolery. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
Most
times,
definitely.
like 9 times out of 10, a lot of times when people do this type of stuff, they ain't getting paid for it. It's literally just for the views. You know what I'm saying? Just for somebody. Oh, I know who that is. That's so and so. Versus like shit, buddy ass got to check off that shit. So I can
Right.
respect it. You know what I mean? If you
He
feeding your
already
family
are
with it and trying to put people in
having a
position,
passion for something.
yeah, that's something different. No, for sure.
Mhm.
So like with the West Coast Park podcasters, my bad. you got like Munchie B, you know what I'm saying? Your blood podcaster, you got, like Four Extras, Crip, you got Young and Hefe, A Trey Gangster, you know what I'm saying? You got these different individuals, right? And who's they tapping in from jail, you know. When you seeing this, do you think that this is a proper representation for the West Coast? Or you think it's just like people need to take it as it's just being content?
Um, People do need to take it as it just being content, but we need it on the West Coast too. You know, we
Mhm.
need good podcasting on the West Coast too to get our voice heard
Right.
and to get our content out there in different areas. So, I kind of agree with the podcasting shit. It's just to what extent do you go with the talking like about certain things that you
Politics,
shouldn't be
right?
talking about. Yeah,
Because I know California, y'all big on politics. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Chicago, so Chicago
all right.
similar
Shout out to
too.
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago similar too, where it's certain things you don't want to say on social media. That's between me and Buddy. That's between me and him, or that's between my neighborhood. You feel me? And I do see sometime the line get crossed, and it's not done by that particular podcast on purpose, but I think it's more so like a defense, and they just have to address certain things. Like you
Right.
said, your boy King Peel. Like, I don't know if you seen that situation on Adam 22, where I guess he made some diss references inside of his song. He removed them, but then Adam brung it back up, and then they went online and was saying, oh, he got marked out and this and that. But I think it was just a grown man conversation. But what's your thoughts on it?
What on the Peel and Hefe?
Yeah,
You get in if you want, bro. Uh, Shit. I mean, I'm a grown man. I don't think he got marked out. I mean, he could have matched his aggression, but I don't think he got marked out. They could have talked about it off camera.
yeah.
Yeah, but as far as him getting marked out, that's reaching. Like he ain't getting marked out. I know him. He not that type of dude. Like,
So I got a list of questions.
all right, I'm back on here, big dog.
Yeah, yeah. So I know they said your phone getting hot and shit, bro. So I
Yeah.
was about to tell you, like, one of your homies from your neighborhood, Cree. I interviewed Cree.
Uh huh.
Yeah, he's solid brother, solid brother. But let us know, bro, like when you dropping your next EP.
I'm
I,
working on that. I'll have that done by October. I'm about to drop another song in the next 2-3 weeks.
mhm.
Uh, and that'll be like my introduction for my EP or my mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to shoot
Yeah.
a video for every song on there, or how you going to do it?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because a lot
That's
of
a good
people doing that nowadays. They, what I'm saying, putting a video to every song. That way, shit, it gets traction. You never know, shit, which one gonna take off.
Nah, that makes sense. Hell yeah. So that mean I'll keep it simple and do like 5 songs and try to do a video for everyone. Try to make
Yeah,
5 bangers though.
yeah, exactly. Oh, that'd
Mm,
be dope for sure, bro. I'm definitely gonna be
hell
in
yeah.
tune with that shit.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
so like, I want this to be part one, like I was just telling the public, because I know your phone getting hot, and I want you to
Right.
definitely come back on the platform to promote. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But you got anything else you want to leave the people with?
Pretty much, man. Stay positive. Everybody out there, have a good weekend, man. And I appreciate you for having me on here, big dog.
No, no doubt, bro. No doubt. We definitely once we reach out to a person, what I'm saying, shout out WRONGKINDEAST Podcast, definitely the Cloud Chaser collaboration. We definitely want you back, bro. Promote your music. We don't want to, what I'm saying, like controversy, that shit sell for sure. That get
Yeah,
people,
hell yeah,
but
man.
we gotta throw in the good shit too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let people
Real
know what
shit.
you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So
Respect.
I appreciate you coming to the platform, Brody.
Hell yeah, I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Salute.
Yes, sir.